All right, guys. I just want to say happy Labor Day to everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. My Labor Day weekend started off great. It was my sister's birthday party on Saturday, and my wife had a secret day planned for me and my daughter, and she had this wonderful idea of making my daughter have this great last hoorah before the summer is up. And we was gonna go to I have it on my phone here, the HV Balloon Festival. So it's a hot air balloon festival that my wife surprised me. And I drove to it to take my daughter. We also made a decision once we was going there, like, hey, this is gonna be great for some content creating, because we create content. And we're gonna get some great film, some great videos, some great clips. We could get my daughter on the hot air balloon and get my wife on it as well. I personally didn't want to go on it because I'm just scared of heights of that height, but we was willing to do it. So my wife invited some friends, and let's just say it didn't turn out as well as it should have. This place, this hot air balloon company, they handled the situation so terrible. I mean, the worst customer service you could possibly think of. Mind you, my wife already pre-bought her tickets for us, me, my wife, and my daughter. So we have 3 tickets. We own 3 tickets. We invite our friends. They drove 3 hours to come to our house, and we drove an hour and a half in 2 separate cars to go to this event, right? Before we even got to the event, hours, I mean like 12 p.m. on Sunday, which would have been yesterday's date. So that would have been on the 3rd. My wife told my friend, she sent the link, hey, the tickets are sold out, so sorry you guys drove all this way. And something dawned on her to actually call the place, to contact them and say, hey, I have these friends, they wanted to come to this hot air balloon, end of the summer kind of thing, and what can you do? She spoke to the young lady on the phone. We're not going to use the young lady's name. We'll call the young lady Employee S. Okay, Employee S. First initial, Employee S. And the young lady spoke to my wife. She got my wife's reservation. She said, yeah, great. I see that you have 3 tickets. All you have to do is tell your friends. Employee S said, when you get to the gate, you can purchase 3 tickets. Make sure you bring the exact money, which was like $30-something, I believe. Could be less, but $30 each, I believe. And let's let them know Employee S said, you're good to go. So, not thinking anything of it, my wife is like, okay, we're all set for the day show. My wife then texts our friends who then drove up and said, hey, you're good to go. Let's meet us at our house, whatever. They drove up. We all agreed and everything is fine. We drive all this way. We get there. And we're just thinking, my daughter's all excited. I got it nice in this nice, beautiful dress. My wife would put those clips up inside this as well. We get there. We park. Everything is looking good. Everything so far is great. We get to the line that's actually going into the event. And then we're on that line, super excited. It's hot, but we're still excited. We're sweating. We're like, damn, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna have some fun. We see that there's like a little mini parking lot section where they have like kiddie rides and stuff. So it's besides the air balloon, like bouncy house, Ferris wheel, stuff like that. So I'm like, I already made a decision. I'm gonna spend like $400 or $500 in here because I want my daughter to have the best time possible, And summer is over, so school starts tomorrow, and I'm recording this video on Monday. So I want her to, at least go back to school and say she had a great time this summer. So we get to the line. They check your bags, all that stuff. We get to the gate. They're like, where's your tickets? We showed them our 3 tickets, but we said to the young lady at the gate, hey, Employee S. We showed them like the little, info what the Employee S told us. bring the exact cash. Lady is like trying to bargain. She's like, we're out of tickets. We're like, well, we was on the line. We heard some people saying out of tickets, but we're thinking employee S said, we're all good 6 hours ago. So, and she's already known of our case. She already have a reservation. So employee S put it out there like, hey, you're good to go. Nothing to worry about, to my wife. So I'm thinking, we all set. What does that mean? She checks our reservation. Everything's all good. All right, cool. The lady's handling it. Customer service is good up until this point. She's like, you know what? Maybe this lady can help you here because she don't know what to do and she want to keep the line moving. So I said, no problem. My wife is talking most of the time. I'm just sitting back, And I really didn't even want to do this video. I wanted to send a long email. But since this is all over Instagram and all these pictures, and I want to make sure that this event knows what's happening with their staff and how their staff treated me and my family. And, I was going to let it go, but it don't feel right to me just let it go under the rug. It's eating me up and I need to get it out. So anyways, we speak to this lady and she's like, you know what? I want to let you in, but I can't. Let me get you to this guy. So now we went from one lady to another lady who's supposed to be able to help us. Then she sent me to this other guy whose name I can't say because I don't want to put nobody's names out there, but let's call him employee C, okay? It's just the first initial. So the first initial, we call it employee C, okay? Employee C, the gentleman, right away, we don't have any more tickets. I'm like, okay, just listen to what I'm saying though, sir. He's like, are you not listening to me? I feel like it was rush hour. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm like, sir, relax. We're having a conversation. He's like, no, you're arguing. I'm like, dude, I'm not arguing. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Can you be a little bit empathetic, sympathetic? Like, can you listen to what I'm saying? My friends drove 3 hours plus another hour and 30 minutes to get to this event that we were told by employee S that all they have to do is bring the exact cash to then get into this event. He's like, are you not listening to me? There are no more tickets. I'm like, sir, I hear you. I hear everything you're saying. There's no tickets. But just let me explain my situation to you. The reason why I'm here today. Employee S guaranteed me and my family to get in when she spoke to my wife. She said everything is all good. Bring the exact $30 each for each person, plus our 3 tickets that we already have and bought. And that's our way to get in. She said, when you get to the gate, employee S, just say employee S and you're good to go. And